Hey besties, in today's video I'm doing a everything shower routine. I feel like every girl should have at least one day out the week where they dedicate themselves with self-care. From lighting a candle, body care, skincare, hair care, you name it. After a long week of working a 9 to 5, that's exactly what I be needing. Who doesn't love a self-care night? So that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. Enjoy!
What is up, my besties? Hi, my name is that gal Jordan. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back to another video. As y'all can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we are doing my everything everyday shower routine. It's been a while since I actually put one of these out, so I'm super excited. I got some new products that I use that y'all haven't seen in my previous everyday shower routine. If y'all are new, definitely check out my first one, but this one is going to be a little more in-depth on like the products I use and everything. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of changes from my first time doing one and then what I do now. With that being said, I'm super excited to definitely film one of these videos for you because I actually have not did one of these in a very long time, so I'm definitely excited to show y'all like more in depth and what I actually use. But I love doing these type of videos because it basically makes you feel refreshed for the next day or the next week. And I definitely recommend at least having one of these at least once a week to get yourself back in that routine. I just love the scent of smelling so good, smelling fresh and everything. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and start this video. I'm not gonna talk too much, so yeah, let's get into this video. So the first thing I usually do, I do take off my jewelry. I don't like wearing jewelry in the shower because it just, I don't know, like jewelry in the shower just makes me feel very dirty, because when you wear jewelry in the shower it gets rusty. So what I usually do, I take any type of jewelry I have on and I take it off before I hop in the shower, because I don't like the rust. It makes your neck dark, it makes everything look dark, and it doesn't make you feel very clean. So first thing I usually do is just go ahead and take my jewelry off, and then I go ahead and start my shower routine. To start off my shower routine, I like to use my Dove Sensitive Skin Soap and my exfoliating towel. These two combined, I just love the way it makes my body feel. And it's just easier because you can't use your body wash for everything, every part of your body. I like to use my Dove Sensitive Skin Soap when I shower first, because it just helps get all that dirt that's on my skin off before I even decide to put on my body wash. I like to use the Dove Sensitive Skin Soap everywhere throughout my whole body, so then everything can come out perfectly. When it comes to shaving, I like to shave upwards and also downwards. People mistaken on shaving only one direction. Key tip is always good to shave in both directions. Now, when it comes to my body wash, I like to use the Nutrium Smoother Clockdyed Acid Body Wash. It is a gentle exfoliating body wash. I like to use this. I love the scent. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is actually my best favorite body wash. I just started getting into this brand, but this brand, I fell in love with it as soon as I used it. It's very soft on my skin, and it doesn't leave like that redness or that rash sometimes with the body wash when it's harsh. Now it's time to get out the shower. I like to actually dry off in the shower because I don't like the water on the floor, but I like to also blow out my candle to get that smelling really good. And then now it's time for PJ. So that was my shower routine. I just got out the showers and put on my cute PJs that I usually put on. I try to get like PJs that's like more silky wise, but this PJs, I actually got this from Fashion Nova. And this is so cute. But usually once I get out the shower, I do put my PJs on, and then it's time to lotion up. Now when it comes to lotioning up, I use multiple different scents, but tonight I'm looking for something that is not too harsh, but it smells really, really good at the end of the day. Because I don't know if this is just me, but I am the type of girly, I put lotion on and I put perfume on before I go to bed. Because I feel like when you go to bed smelling good, you wake up smelling good. My EOS 24-hour body lotion. This is the Cream D Pistachio. This lotion is actually really, really good. Usually with this lotion, I do love using this lotion. It is very good. It's not too harsh on the skin, and I like a 24-hour lotion like this. A lot of people don't like this one, but this one smells really, really good. It's not bad at all. Next thing I like to use is my Palmer's coconut oil formula. This is the coconut hydrating oil. I really love using this. This lasts up to 48 hours moisturizing, and this is dermatologist approval. This is one thing I really love. This smells so good. It's good after showers, after baths, and everything. This oil, I don't know, I like using oils when it comes to after putting lotion on, because it just makes your skin very nice and moisturized, and it like keeps all the scent of the lotion and the soap that you use in with the skin. Now when it comes to my deodorant, I do like to use Degree Ultra Clear deodorant. This deodorant is actually very good, and it actually helps. It's like a dry spray. I do like using the stick deodorant as well, but this deodorant is not as heavy and it don't leave those white plaques on underneath the underarms. So that's one thing I really love to use, is the Degree Ultra Clear. Now I definitely recommend, if you're not a person that likes dry spray deodorant, I definitely recommend the hard bar deodorant. Using that on certain occasions, but when it comes to like something I don't want to stain my clothes, something that's very dry and it dries up very fast and quick, I definitely like using dry spray deodorant, especially the Degree. This is actually 72 hours per clean. I use this all the time, and I definitely get this in a 2-pack, because this actually, one thing I hate about dry spray deodorant, it goes away very, very quickly depending on how much you use it. Now me personally, I do take a shower about 2 to 3 times a day, sometimes depending on the activity or what I'm doing for the day. So this actually does run out very fast. That's the only thing I have the cons about spray deodorant, but other than that, dry spray deodorant is actually very good. The next thing I like using is body deodorant. This deodorant is actually my best friend. This is actually a soft powder type of deodorant. Now, this is a whole body deodorant as well. I do like using this deodorant because this deodorant is actually for the whole body, and it actually has 72 odor control as well. So I definitely love using this type of deodorant. Now I don't use this under my underarms, but I definitely use this on my entire body where you mostly sweat at. That's what this is actually for. Now with this, I actually got put on by my actual Mama Dukes. She put me onto this because this is actually really, really good. I actually put this on underneath like any parts that, you know, I sweat. Usually when you, as a woman, you do sweat around your vajayjay area. Now you don't put this around your vajayjay area, but it is safety hazard. If you do put it under it, you just put it near your bikini line, and then I usually put this under my breast as well. This is actually a very, very good best friend. This will help you out in wonders. I love using this. This is actually your best friend, and I actually take this out when I go out as well. I always keep this in my purse. This is what I use, especially if I'm doing like very, very hot activities. I bring this all the time. Now, the next thing I usually do, we're gonna go into my face routine, like my skincare, what I use for my skincare. Now, when it comes to my skincare, I have highly sensitive skin. So if you have highly sensitive skin, these products may work for you. Now, if you already have a routine of products that you use for your skin, I definitely recommend just using the products in case You know, I don't know how everyone else's reaction to their skin is, but this is how the products I use, this is how they work on my skin. The thing I use for my skincare is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is a very good light facial cleanser. This is a hydrating gel cleanser as well, and it's also fragrance free. That is also a plus. Now, they used to only have this in a very, very small size. This just came out as a big size like 2 years ago, I believe. But this is very good. It's a gentle cleanse, and it effect removes the dirt, the oil, and makeup without stripping the skin off. This is a very good light cleanser, especially if you're a type of girly like me that wears a lot of makeup. When it comes to like getting the water off my face, I don't like to scrub. I just like to gently pat when it comes to getting the water off, because when you scrub, it actually causes a lot of breakage to the skin as well. The next thing I like to use is my e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil. I love using this oil. This oil is actually very light on the skin, and I like to just use just a little bit of the oil, nothing too much, just a little bit on the skin, and I just glide it across my skin like this while it drips down. Next thing I like to use is my Nutrim Multi-Peptide Rich Cream Moisturizer. This is actually a very good moisturizer, and it's very light, and it's not that harsh at all. And the color is actually so light and like whippy. But I like using this because it's not too harsh. You don't need a lot. I just say like use enough because you already got the oil on the skin as well. Running fast from the way it was, jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. To tie everything in on my skin, I like to use my Nutrim Vitamin C Complex Serum. Now, this is very different from an actual oil, from the e.l.f. oil. This is more of a serum, so it's not as like very like thick as the e.l.f., but it's very light, and I just put just a little bit, and it does spray like a lot. And I just put this on my cheeks, and it just ties everything together. Going back, never going back. They never take me. I've been enough of petty dudes. I've been enough of shitty news. The last thing I like to use to tie my whole facial care is these. I love using my face roller, and then my face, I think it's like a face plate. That's what I usually call them. I don't know what the actual term is, so mind me. But I use these, and I just use this to just bring all the product together. Dirty shoes since I was 10, love dirty men are like, ooh, better day than cash today. Ooh, I just take it day by day. Now with the face plate, this is actually to help sculpt your actual face. So usually I just keep doing this a couple of times. Never hearing what they say. Ooh, ooh, I just do it my way. All I got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time just. And I just do this every once in a while to just help sculpt my face structure and help make my jawline a little more sharp. Now, I do know a lot of people like to use like the actual mask. I don't like using that because when you sleep, it gets very uncomfortable. So I like using this before I go to bed because it's... Last but not least, what I love using, what I started using now, is my Freshie perfume. This is actually what I use before I go to bed. This is actually a really good hair body mist that a lot of people have been using. I highly recommend this body mist. I love using this before I go to bed. It's actually a really good scent. This scent is my Solier Fur. This one, I think this was the new one that actually just came out. This one actually smells very good, very fresh, and it doesn't leave like that harsh smell. One thing I would say is let it sit before you spray it. But I usually just spray a couple sprays, and a lot actually comes out of this. That's why I just spray like 3 times and then I just call it a night. So this is the end of my everything shower routine. I usually end my night with just getting something to drink. Usually it's water, or if I want some like cranberry juice or anything. But I usually just drink my water, lay down, wrap my hair, and then I call it a night. But I do brush my teeth before I go to sleep. I am gonna get me some ice cream and stuff, so that's probably why. I am gonna get me some ice cream stuff, and then after that I'm gonna brush my teeth. But this is where I'm gonna end my video. I hope y'all stayed and watched this video to the end, and I hope y'all stay and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Content all 2026. I love y'all. Bye.